I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Coming up on I Want Answers, we're kicking off season 15 with the Morris Eagles. They're taking on the Vinita Hornets. Yeah! That's next on I Want Answers. I'm Anna Berry, so happy to be back. Welcome to the 15th season of I Want Answers, only on RSU TV. So this year, we're celebrating 15 years of showcasing the academic knowledge of Oklahoma high school students all over the state of Oklahoma, and $150,000 in scholarships that has been awarded right here on I Want Answers. Now this season, 16 Oklahoma high school academic teams will compete for a spot in our championship and a chance at another $12,000 in scholarship money. So let's meet our teams for this first competition. We'll start off with Morris. All right, we got the Morris Eagles. Team captain Keaton Tiger Harjo, welcome. Avery Berry, Nicole Gehring, and Gage Dixon. All right, welcome Morris. This is your first time on the show. How y'all feeling?
Pretty good.
Great.
Excited, ready? Who's nervous? Okay, that's all right. You're honest, and that is what counts. All right, let's meet Vinita, the Vinita Hornets. Team captain Lillian Grossman, welcome. Mary Pagan, Braxton Johnson, and Joshua Azarian. Welcome, Vinita. Now, all of y'all have been on the show before. Yeah, so I heard you before. You were giving advice to Morris, what to do, what not to do, how to succeed, don't fall into the cracks. And I know everyone's ready to play. Morris, yeah, Vinita, yeah, audience, I know you're ready to play, but here is the most important part. I know you all want good, juicy, challenging questions, but remember the show is about what I want. My favorite part, right? And what do I want?
Answers.
Wow, you got it right, all of you all. Okay, well, let's begin. We start with the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
First speed question, which 1848 treaty ended the Mexican-American War? Morris.
Guadalupe Hidalgo.
Yes. What is the process of removing salt from soil to make it suitable? Vinita?
Desalination.
Yes. In February of 2025, amid cost-cutting measures and layoffs impacting 1,000 of its 16,000 corporate employees, which chain announced the removal of several drinks from its menu, including white hot chocolate? Morris?
Starbucks?
Yes. In 1988, President Reagan signed the act to pay restitution of $20,000 to each of the surviving Japanese Americans of the 120,000 who had lost their homes seized during World War II and had been sent to what type of camps? Vinita?
Internment camps?
Yes. Which type of map emphasizes the human-created divisions of the world, representing countries, states, provinces? Vinita?
Political map.
Yes. Taiwan, with its diverse habitats, has over 400 species of butterflies, 55 of which are found nowhere else in the world. What term applies to those 55? Morris?
Pioneer species?
No? All right, it is endemic. They are endemic. This 2015 international agreement set targets to limit global temperature rise. Vinita?
Paris Climate Accords?
Yes. The Alborz Mountains have several alternative spellings. Whether you begin it with an A or an E, you'll find this range stretching from the border of Azerbaijan with Iran. Morris?
Caucasus.
No. Along the western and southern coasts of which sea, whose name was borrowed by author C.S. Lewis for a royal character? Vinita?
Caspian Sea?
Yes. All right, we have a math question. Find the area in square inches of a rectangle whose length is 32 inches and whose width is 11 inches. Vinita?
342.
No? Morris?
352.
Yes, 352. All right. What is the name of the strait that separates the islands of Java and the famous tourist island in Indonesia that shares a name with the strait? Morris?
Malacca.
No? Vinita?
The Strait of Gibraltar.
No, it's the Bali Strait. What is the three-word name for the federal agency that was created in 1970 to address ecological concerns? Morris?
The EPA.
Yes. Which amendment lowered the voting age to 18? Vinita?
19.
No? Morris?
26.
Yes. On December 12, 2000, the Supreme Court decided in a narrow 5-4 vote that a Florida county could not complete a recount of the presidential vote, citing unequal process between counties. This important case bore the last names of which two presidential candidates? Morris?
Gore v. Bush.
Yes. In August of 25, Sam Altman announced that he was backing a startup rival to Elon Musk's Neuralink in the race to be the first to develop the brain-computer link that would enable people with paralysis to do more than ever before. Sam Altman is the CEO of which major company? Vinita?
OpenAI.
Yes. William Buckland was an English theologian, geologist, and paleontologist. At the age of 16 in 1824, he was the first to discover and write a complete account of what creatures that wouldn't even be named as a group until 18 years later. Vinita?
Dinosaurs.
Yes. What process turns milk into yogurt or cheese? Morris?
Pasteurization.
No. Vinita?
Fermentation.
That's the answer they were looking for, yes. What do we call farming done on a small scale, usually for family use? Morris?
Substance farming.
Yes. Red is for courage. White is for purity. What does the blue in the American flag stand for? Vinita?
Freedom.
No. Morris?
Strength.
No. Good guesses. Justice. In February of 25, President Trump called which other president a dictator, although they were on better terms by their August, Vinita?
Obama.
No, by their August 2025 meeting. Morris?
Putin.
No. Vladimir Zelensky. The Jutland Peninsula is known for intensive dairy production in which European country? Morris?
Denmark.
Yes. All right, we have another math question. Two angles of a triangle are 20 degrees and 95 degrees. What is the third angle? Vinita?
65.
Yes. According to its website, the University of California School is the most applied to university in the USA. Name this school whose mascot is the Bruins. Morris?
UCLA.
Yes. What do we call the system that keeps one branch of government from becoming two? Morris?
Checks and balances.
Yes. It does make one wonder if Leifland would have prevailed if Viking Eriksson had claimed first. However, which explorer wasn't the first to arrive? Morris?
Christopher Columbus.
No. While claiming to be the first to realize that it was a new continent, thus getting his name involved. Vinita?
Amerigo Vespucci.
Yes. Interstate 90 has endpoints at Edgar Martinez Drive in Seattle and the Ted Williams Tunnel in which northeastern city? Morris?
Boston.
Yes. For most butterflies, the pupa stage, or pupa stage, is also called what stage after the outside structure is in which the transformation takes place? Vinita?
Cocoon.
No.
Stage.
Morris?
Chrysalis.
Yes, it's chrysalis. When the South Fork Dam burst in 1889, it sent a 70-foot wall down that took only 10 minutes to wash away which Pennsylvania town? Vinita?
Johnstown.
Yes. All right, great. First round, everyone. That bell means time's up for the speed round. Let's check out the score. All right, we've got Morris at 120, Vinita 110. Pretty close, so stay tuned. Round two is coming up next. We'll be right back.
My name is Lillian Grossman. I'm the captain for the Vinita team, and the first app I open when I get on my phone is Instagram to stalk people. Hi, my name is Mary Pagan, and the app I open first thing in the morning is TikTok for obvious reasons.
Hi, my name is Braxton Johnson, and the first app I open is Discord so I can talk to my friends.
Hi, I'm Joshua Azarian, and the first app I open is TikTok, so reality hits me as soon as I wake up.
All right, welcome back to I Want Answers on RSU TV. Technically, the first app I open is my alarm, turning it off. And the last thing I open is a TikTok or social media. Shows the age difference. That's okay. All right, everyone, you ready for more questions? Because the advantage round is coming your way next.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, we ready? For speed, the original allergy medications such as Benadryl can cross the blood-brain barrier and cause drowsiness. Their action, though, is to block allergic reactions. Therefore, they are what type of medicines? Vinita.
Antihistamine?
Yes, advantage for Vinita, we have walls. What poet wrote Mending Wall?
Robert Frost.
Yes. Cervantes wrote The Walls Have Ears in which work?
Don Quixote.
Yes. Percy's novel The Wall is set in what Polish city?
Warsaw.
Yes. All right, back to speed. What part of the brain is significantly more developed in humans than in most other vertebrates? Morris.
Frontal lobe.
No. Benita?
Hippocampus.
No. They were wanting specifically the cerebrum. Back to speed. Who was the leader of the Japanese Empire during World War II? Benita?
Uramoto?
No. Morris?
Hirohito.
Yes, Hirohito. Advantage for Morris. We have composers. Identify the native country of each of the following composers. Aaron Copland.
America. USA.
Yes. Igor Stravinsky.
Russia. Russia.
Yes. Antonio Vivaldi.
Italy. Italy.
Yes. All right, back to speed. What 114.5 meter, 376 foot tall modern sculpture and combined observation tower was built for the 2012, Morris?
Space Needle.
No, 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games in London, and still is loved for its bright red tunnel slide winding around the tower like the moon around the earth. Benita?
The London Eye.
No, it's the Orbit, or the Orbit Tower. I must have missed that when I was in London this summer. All right, which Spanish conquistador stole many items from the peoples he conquered and introduced those items to Europe in the 1500s, including chocolate? Benita?
Cornandez?
No. Morris?
Pizarro.
No, it was Cortez. Who wrote the majority of the Federalist Papers? Benita?
Alexander Hamilton.
Yes. Advantage for Benita, we have biology. How many cells does a bacterium have?
1.
Yes. What do we call the thick-walled digestive organ of a bird used for grinding?
Stomach.
No, it's a gizzard. Do lungs act as pumps, bellows, pistons, or fans?
Pumps.
No, bellows. Back to speed. Los Tres Grandes included which 20th century artist, along with David Alfaro Siqueiros and Jose Clemente Orozco? Morris.
Diego Rivera.
Yes, advantage for Morris. We have the grandeur that was Rome. Who wrote the history of the Gallic Wars?
Seneca.
No, it was Caesar. On what occasion did Julius Caesar say, the die is cast?
The Ides of March. Or whenever he crossed the Rubicon. The Ides of March.
No, it was the crossing of the Rubicon. It's all good. What great nephew was later adopted by Julius Caesar?
Augustus.
Yes. All right, back to speed. What is the term for redrawing congressional districts to favor Morris?
Gerrymandering.
Yes. Advantage for Morris, Mercy Old England. What king began construction of the Tower of London?
Henry VIII.
No, the second. Henry II was the first monarch of what dynasty?
Tudor. Sure. Tudor.
No, it was the Plantagenet dynasty. The houses of York and Lancaster united in what dynasty?
Tudor.
Yes, the Tudor dynasty. All right, back to speed. On a weather map, you see a large blue H over your state. This symbol means high what? Vinita?
Humidity.
No. Morris?
Winds.
No. Pressure. Skyscrapers were not built in much of Europe for decades, but many major cities now have buildings over 150 meters, 490 feet. The tallest of European skyscrapers is the Lakhta Center, in which second largest Russian city? Vinita?
St. Petersburg.
Yes. Advantage for Vinita, we have Great Lake cities. Name the lake on which these cities are found. Green Bay.
Lake Superior.
No, it's Michigan. Cleveland.
Erie.
Yes. Duluth.
Superior.
Yes. All right, back to speed. Which song by American singer-songwriter Aretha Franklin became an anthem for the civil rights movement? Vinita?
Respect.
Yes. Advantage for Vinita, we have chemistry. What happens to the amount of kinetic energy of water molecules as the water condenses?
Decreases.
Yes. The phenomenon of sublimation does not involve which phase of matter?
No. Liquid.
Yes. According to the third law of thermodynamics, it's impossible to take any substance to what point on the Kelvin scale?
0.
Yes. Awesome. Back to speed. Who is the leader of the Venezuelan independence movement against Spain? Morris?
Bolivar.
Yes. Advantage for Morris, we have Readin. I'll name the writers and you name their country. Hans Christian Andersen.
Denmark.
Yes. Pierre Corneille.
France. Cornell. Yeah. France.
Yes. Boris Pasternak.
Russia.
Yes. Great. Speed. Which planet in our solar system has the longest day? Vinita?
Mercury.
No. Morris?
Uranus.
No, it's Venus. President Trump announced 25% tariffs on 2 metals. Name either one of them. Morris?
Aluminum.
Yes. Advantage for Morris. Revolution. In what year was the shot heard round the world fired?
1774.
No, it's 1775. When Washington wintered at Valley Forge, what was the nearest major city?
Yes. Philadelphia.
Yes.
Good.
10 years after the 1789 French Revolution began, who ruled France?
Napoleon.
Yes. All right, that's all the time we have for the advantage round. The score is still pretty close. We've got Morris at 270, Vinita 240. Great job, both teams. Stay with us. The last round is coming up next.
Hey guys, my name's Keaton Tiger Harjo, and I'm the captain of the Morris Academic Team. And the first app that I open when I wake up is farmersonly.com because I'm trying to find a new ranch hand.
Hi, my name is Avery Berry, and the first app that I open is Robinhood so that I can retire by the time that I'm 30.
Hi, my name is Nicole Gehring, and the first app I open is DraftKings so I can also retire by when I'm 30.
Hi, my name is Gage Dixon. The first app I open in the morning is MySpace because I want to connect with all my friends on there.
And welcome back to I Want Answers on RSU TV. Is MySpace still a thing? I didn't know it was. That was my first entree into social media. Anyway, we're down to the final round of our competition tonight. The Whirlwind round is coming right up.
Next up, it's the Whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, so Vinita, your team is trailing right now. You get to pick one of these 3 categories. Black women in American history, UNESCO World Heritage Sites by continent, or instruments of the world.
We're going to do the second one, the continents
UNESCO
one.
World Heritage Sites by continent. All right. So answer these questions about UNESCO World Heritage Sites by continent. Which Asian temple complex is the largest religious monument in the world?
Angkor Wat?
Yes. What Italian city's historic center includes the Colosseum and Pantheon?
Rome?
Yes. Which African nation contains the pyramids of Giza?
Egypt?
Yes. What is the name of Peru's famous Incan citadel in the Andes Mountains?
Machu Picchu?
Yes. Which French architect designed the Sydney Opera House?
Pass.
In which European country is the Acropolis of Athens located?
Greece?
Yes. What ancient Jordanian city features tombs carved in pink sandstone cliffs?
Pass.
Which South American islands inspired Darwin's theory of evolution?
Pass.
Which Turkish site contains the travertine terraces of Pamukkale?
Pass.
Which North American national park has the world's tallest geyser?
Yosemite?
No. Close. It was Yellowstone. All right. Great job, by the way. All right. So, Morris, you have Black women in American history, instruments of the world, or chemical elements that float. Which one are you going to choose?
Black women in history.
Black women in American history. Answer these questions about Black women in American history. What journalist and civil rights activist documented lynchings in the South and co-founded the NAACP?
Wells.
Yes. What mathematician helped calculate flight trajectories for NASA and was portrayed in Hidden Figures?
Pass.
Okay. What politician became the first Black woman elected to the U.S. Congress in 1968?
Is that her? Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
No. What enslaved woman sued for her freedom and won in a Massachusetts court in 1781?
Harriet Tubman.
No. What Underground Railroad conductor led
Harriet
over
Tubman.
70 people? Yes. What lawyer and activist argued before the Supreme Court and was the first Black woman to be a federal judge?
Yeah. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
No. What Black feminist coined the term intersectionality to describe overlapping systems of discrimination?
Alice Walker.
No. What enslaved poet became famous in the 18th century?
Phyllis Wheatley.
Yes. What performance artist and World War II spy used her celebrity status to gather intelligence for the French
Martha
resistance?
Graham.
No. Josephine Baker. Close. Great guessing. Great job, both of you. All right, after 3 rounds, the score stands at 300 Morris. Vinita 290, still so close. So let's go back to some speed questions to wrap up this game and call our winner. Back to speed. The 2025 phase of this NASA initiative aims to return humans to the moon. Vinita.
Artemis?
Yes. The South American country which has the highest percentage of indigenous population has 41%. Morris?
Brazil.
No, 41% of its population identifying as indigenous. Which nation is this that has nearly 1.5 million indigenous peoples in the Potosi region and nearly 1.5 million people in the La Paz region? Vinita?
Bolivia?
Yes. Which spiny mammal that is smaller than a porcupine has spines that are unbarbed? Vinita?
Hedgehog?
Yes. Rachel Carson's environmental book, Silent Spring, helped lead to a ban on DDT, which was found, Vinita?
1952.
No, found to cause cancer in humans and kill birds and other wildlife. It was being used on farms as what type of product used to kill insects? Morris?
Fertilizer?
No, pesticide. They say that elephants never forget, but actually it's another very large land mammal that has a very large part of the brain that forms memories, and they share the same first parts of their names. What is the part of the brain that stores the memories? Morris.
Frontal lobe.
No? Vinita?
Hippocampus.
Yes. A crop that can be sold for a profit is referred to what? Morris?
Cash crop.
Yes. After nursing wounded soldiers in the Civil War, what organization did Clara Barton establish in 1881? Vinita?
Red Cross.
Yes. The National Mall is found in Washington, D.C. In which state would you find a very different mall? Morris?
Minnesota.
Yes, the Mall of America. Which 20th century concept encouraged people to define success through material goods? Vinita?
Hedonism?
No. Morris?
Consumption.
No, close. It's consumerism. You're wanting to find a place by the exact location, knowing its exact latitude and longitude. What term is used for the exact latitude and longitude of a place? Vinita?
Coordinates.
Yes. Who was the first vice president of the U.S. to ascend to the presidency due to the death? Vinita?
John Tyler.
Yes. Which music genre originated in Jamaica and is characterized by its strong, Vinita?
Reggae.
Yes. What is the term for a two-house legislature like Congress?
Bicameral.
Morris? Yes. Proving that perseverance can bring success, which U.S. president dropped out of Allegheny College due to illness and financial difficulties, later got a law degree from Albany Law School, and served as a 25th Commander-in-Chief from 1897 until, Morris?
Eisenhower.
No, until his assassination in 1901. Vinita?
Garfield.
No, it was McKinley. Which plant fiber is used to make linen? Vinita?
Cotton.
No. Morris?
Silk.
No, it's flax. What 1960s movement opposed U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War? Morris?
Hippies.
No. Vinita?
Peace movement.
No, it's the anti-war movement. Which country controls the ancient city of Babylon? Morris?
Iraq.
Yes. And all right, that is all the time we have. What a close game. That bell completes tonight's competition. The final score stands at Morris 340, Vinita 370. That means Vinita is our winner tonight. Great job, both teams. You guys did so good. All right, so as we look at our bracket, we see that Vinita will advance to our next round. We'll see them again in a few weeks. Thank you, teams, for playing. Thank you, audience, for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local high school academic teams. Please follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram, and you can always catch up on past episodes anytime at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.